because I live like 45 minutes away.
So you're setting up for a wedding proposal.
Yeah.
Or for somebody to be engaged.
Yeah.
Out here at Pinson.
Yeah.
This is cool. So you brought flowers. You brought 4 dozen roses.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do every third step, I think.
You're gonna lay these out on the steps. What an awesome moment.
Hopefully so.
Hopefully so. So we're hoping for a yes then.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I will be back shortly.
Well, I'm fixing to come down. I'm gonna let you lay those out. And I would start at the top and go down maybe.
That's what I was thinking. I'm trying to pick which.
Now you might want to leave some for right up here in the top first.
That's what I was gonna do, like a few extras on the steps there, because it's like 2.5 steps to put one on every one, but there's not half steps.
I would leave the halves like up here at the top. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's going to be really cool. People getting married out here, or somebody's going to be proposing for a wedding today. And so this young gentleman, this is his friends, and he's laying out 4 dozen roses. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and record this, because this is one of those moments that it's so cool to find. People use these sites for many different things. People use these sites for different things. And if we think back as a agricultural people, we think of these mounds as being burial sites and things. But when we really look at the concept of what all this really is, this is a whole lifestyle of people that once dwelt here. And not only would they marry their own kind and their own people in our ancient past life, but they would also bury them. And so being said that I'm actually on top of the biggest mound at 72 foot here at Pinson, where it was a burial mound also. On top of I don't like the word religious, but most people are familiar with that word, a ceremonial site of the equinoxes and solstices. And as an agricultural people following Yahuwah, many people through indigenous cultures over the many decades and years and dispensations of time and history, all these mounds set up with the Enoch calendar. And many times, just like the Petroloof bit that I teach, and we get into the paleo, and then it starts losing the petrographs. There's like 20-something different paleo scripts, and people don't realize that. A lot of people think it's just paleo. And then we get into the modern, and then the modern with vowels, and then we got a cursive system that I don't even touch. But my whole point of saying all this is, just like in the name of Yahuwah, we've gotten away from the name. And a lot of times in our religious sects of calling on Yah has changed. But the calendar stayed the same. The season stayed the same. The service of following the same calendar stays the same, because the sun don't change. The sun and the stars, they really don't change. They're there. And they run a cycle. And a perfect cycle, even in sevens. And so when we get away from some of these things in the name of Yah and Yahuwah, we get away from it, then I'm going to keep that little rose petal, or at least the leaf. I'm going to put that in my memory box for today, for the future, as agriculture. But we get away from some of these things of the name of Yah and Yahuwah and Yahusha. But through all my studies and all my research, the lifestyle of the people of worship, Yahuwah, has stayed the same. The agricultural provisions have stayed the same. The observations of the Mtzrah, the constellations, and the sun and the cycles has stayed the same. I once thought about a lot of this, and especially now that I'm going to all these ancient sites and going to see different petroglyphs and different mounds set up on the calendar, the solar calendar. It's so much there through all the cultures. And yet people do a lot of denial. So you got, what, you 5 left?
Yeah.
5 extras. You know, 5 in the Hebraic, which is the word Hebrew, it's a person standing with the arms raised up like this. And it means to reveal. And it's the numerical value, number 5. So you're hoping that there's going to be a praise of your hands up in the air, I hope, and a revealing of a yes.
I think they're over here. So.
Are they in a silver vehicle down by the... I'm going to get out of y'all's way and tell them that I said congratulations when this is over.
For sure. They haven't even headed up this way, but I see them.
Oh. Yeah.
Thank you for keeping an eye on that stuff too.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, I'm an honest man. Y'all have a blessed and Barak day today.
Thank you.
And I know you're excited.
Yeah, they just started walking.
Yeah, I figured. I'm going to get out of the way here, and I'm going to take a pedal. Can I have a pedal?
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much. It's going in my memory box because I'm out here actually doing teachings on these mounds. Yeah. Look at all these roses this guy set out for this couple as we go down. But as I was saying, this helps to remind me of the people that once dwelt here and lived here. That this was all part of our lifestyle of being born, finding somebody to marry and be fastened with, growing together, and dying together. And now that all these people are gone, they brings a lot of question, and things have been forgotten. But there's things in our scripture and Torah, and the scrolls and the writings of us Brit Yasriel that are not forgotten. And the calendar's one of them. I just want to share this on my YouTube channel today. It's going to be something that I won't be here probably to witness the yes and no's or however it plays out. But Yahuwah brought them.